Hey guys, Dr. Lauren with Ascension Psychology and Sacred Soul Health here. I wanted to talk to you about boundaries in families. So I've mentioned before that one of the biggest things that couples fight over is the core wound of, am I important to you? Right? So I'm going to just talk to you about how boundaries and having appropriate boundaries helps couples know that they are valued, and also how it helps children feel safe and secure. When I did my internship at Harmonium, Dr. Robert Curitin talked about family boundaries as being like a wedding cake. So you guys have a little bit of a glare. Let's see if I can make that a little bit better for you. So, a wedding cake. So, at the top of the wedding cake is the couple. And, you know, normally it's heterosexual. This applies, most of these concepts apply. There's, of course, some variation between each couple and different dynamics. But, you know, I'm LGBTQ friendly, but everything has to be modified to each couple, right? But boundaries. So appropriate boundaries are the couple is on top and they know that they are the most important to each other. And so how do we know this? Well, we set boundaries with other things. So things like work go down here. Things like in-laws go down here. Children even go down here. And so it's interesting because lots of divorced people say, my children come first, right? And we want to keep our children in mind because when people date, different endorphins and stuff go off that kind of are like a drug effect. And so people forget about responsibilities, right? So it's not about giving up responsibilities, but at some point, the new couple still needs to have appropriate boundaries where the kids come here. It might not be first, right? The families, you know, if it's two families joining, they should, you know, kind of have their two family wedding cakes. But when they merge, whether through like a real marriage ceremony or moving in together or just having spent a lot of time together, the children need to safely come down to this other boundary. And really, so if you're single with kids, mom still goes here, you know, other parent still goes on top, and the kids still go underneath. Now, some families, they don't have it that way, right? Because there's stressors. So triangulation is what happens when there's too much stress in a couple. So let's say mom and dad, and they can triangulate their child in, their kid. It could be alcohol. It could be work that they triangulate in. And so when it's divided by 3, instead of this couple having so much stress, it's now, you know, 1/3 on everybody. So it works, except people aren't happy, right? So when a child gets triangulated in, so oftentimes, and it depends, if there's one kid, oftentimes they'll get triangulated with mom, dad will get triangulated with work, become a workaholic, check out from the family, maybe spend too much time with his buddies, that kind of thing. But to a child, it gets confusing. They get an elevated sense of importance, for one. So how does that impact the rest of their relationships? You know, let's see, it can create anxiety, it can lead to depression, all kinds of different impacts. Same thing with boundaries that are skewed here. Most people come to therapy because of arguing about like, hey, he puts his mom first and he doesn't put me first. And those are all different childhood development traumas that happen, where each person kind of needs to do their individual work and then come together and understand how it impacts the couple. So that is my quick little mini overview on boundaries. This has concepts from structural family therapy, which was created by Salvador Minuchin. And his theory is basically that when boundaries are healthy, the family is healthy. And so there are different reasons that boundaries aren't healthy. Anyway, I hope that this helps you. If you're interested in making an appointment in Oceanside or San Diego, California, we have a couple spots open, and I hope you are having a great day. Take care. Bye.